to be the next Drogba, to be the next Lukaku. Players, of course, who go on and eventually get on to achieve that which was thought they could achieve from their former club to their current club. What are your thoughts?
Good morning, Jack. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Terry.
Mm.
Well, for Tammy Abraham, he's still young. He's still 22. Yeah,
Mm.
when we loaned him to the likes of Aston Villa, Swansea, he had a good spell at those clubs.
True.
He had the potential, but he's not ready for the Chelsea Football Club at the moment
Mm.
to be a starter. So he needs to go elsewhere
Mm.
to get good game time and to
Has
improve
Chelsea
for his
learned
own development.
has
For his
Chelsea
own
learned maybe
development.
from the likes of Salah, De Bruyne, who've left us away, and we know how things have gone with them. Amazing careers they've had. So maybe Chelsea have said to themselves, we have quality from the academy, quality young players that we'll get. If they're not ready, let's sell them. But that buyback clause has to be inserted. That first offer of refusal has to be inserted. So when they are primed up for this, we are the ones who, of course,
Yeah,
go back for them. They tried that with David Lewis, of course, even with Matic, sorry, and we saw how it worked for them. So maybe they're beginning to learn not to repeat those same mistakes. You get the chance? Get the thought?
Exactly. It made a lot of sense when they
Mm.
included the buyback clause in the deal
Mm.
going to AS Roma.
Mm.
And for Tammy Abraham, it's going to be a good one. Under Jose Mourinho, he's going to develop into, I believe he's going to develop into one of the best strikers in the world
Mm.
under
Mhm.
Jose Mourinho.
Mm.
So including the buyback clause is a good one for Chelsea.
Mm.
They can activate it.
What
I
does
think
that
it's
What does that also
2023
say
or so.
quickly before we wrap things up on this one? Just a quick one about Arsenal, by the way. The fact that they're willing to put 34 million in Tammy, but cannot put 15 million for Granit Xhaka. Several other club sides who are interested in their players all of a sudden don't want to put money in. Inter Milan for Hector Bellerin didn't want to put money in. All of a sudden they want to put money in for Dumfries, who is, of course, we saw him at the Dutch national team at the European Championship. What does that say about maybe what they do have there at that club? Lacazette is available to be taken. No one really wants him. What does that say?
But for Arsenal Football Club, it's a mess right now. They're in crisis right now. But I don't for them. I don't know why they are
Not having
finding it
enough attractive
difficult.
players. The players are not
Exactly.
attractive enough to be sold.
But for Lacazette, I think is 30 or is 30 already. But
Mm.
they want to get rid of him. They wanting Tammy Abraham during the transfer. It says a lot. But for Chelsea, they didn't want to sell
But
to their
Tammy waited.
rival.
Tammy waited, and Arsenal did not make that offer. Let's switch gear, Yemi. Let's talk about Barcelona. Well, after the game yesterday, no Messi, no problem. They won 4-2 Barca away. Barca at home to Real Sociedad. The squad girls had fun. After the game, Koeman said he needed a striker. Did that baffle you a bit?
He does. And
Remember when we talked about this?
he even talked about it before the game in the press conference.
Mm.
He said he needed a striker, but he understand the economic situation and everything.
And then still goes on again to
Yeah.
say it after the
You know,
game.
the man is just like that. I don't know.
So what does that mean? That means, I mean, he's trying to cool things down, but it's a pressing issue for him.
It's good. It's good that he's demanding. But the thing is, you should understand that. I look at that Barca squad. If Aguero comes back and Sufasi comes back,
Mm.
he's looking at the short time thing, like
Mm,
because
mm.
he really has Braithwaite and Real Menage.
Or is that because, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says, you cannot win the title in the first 8 games, but you could lose out on winning the title in the first 8 games also. Is that what he's
But yeah,
thinking of?
look at it right now. You're starting with living with Braithwaite, and fine, you're playing Atletico Bilbao next
Mhm,
following
mhm,
week.
mhm.
But those games that you're meant to be losing, you're going to play them without the striker.
It's not as if the strikers have been here already.
Exactly. So you're going to play them. Then when you now get to that last four,
Mm.
those are matches you should be able to
Or
win.
is he scared?
with
Is
the
he
set of
scared
players.
that, I mean, Aguero, 10 weeks out already, maybe a week into that, but he's scared that even if he comes back, it's going to be a recurring issue.
But you have Ansu Fati.
I'm just asking, is he
He
scared of
might be
that?
scared. Before they sign him, they know that we can play.
Do you think he feels Ansu Fati as a centre forward also?
He used him as a centre forward before he went out injured.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, Ansu Fati started his life as a centre
Centre
forward.
forward.
So even Memphis, he has
Mm.
used Memphis as a centre forward. Griezmann can play as a centre forward.
Mm.
So I think it's dynamic for him. Any coach any day will be very comfortable with what
So,
he has at Barca.
which again is what I'm going to go to again. Why does he need a centre forward?
I don't understand.
Unbelievable.
For me, I don't understand. But for him, I think he knows right now that he has to deliver. Probably he knows right now that not
All right.
delivering this year will cost him his job at
Is
at
it
Barca.
possible to get the centre forward and then send the player back in January? because I don't know if that is the only thing he's thinking about. I'm just thinking of some weird options.
Probably he's looking for a center forward that will get him the goal household that Messi was
But you
given.
don't have the
Because
money,
all
man.
these names are
They don't have the
all
money.
these names
Memphis
that
Depay, Martin Braithwaite,
I don't think they will give the
Ansu Fati.
Yeah, let's be
don't think so.
realistic. The only striker right now in the world that is available that can get you Messi to probably you bring in Ronaldo or you can bring in Haaland.
No, which Ronaldo?
Exactly.
Ronaldo said no, give 30 goals again.
He won't give you 30 goals again. Or you bring in Haaland or you bring in Mbappe.
All right,
The thing
guys.
is, economically, those guys are not.
Is it just quick one by the way? Is it coincidence that Lacazette and Aubameyang don't play on Friday? They are all of a sudden unwell, and this man is looking for strikers. Well, the reports over there right now in Spain saying that Barca offered old friend Felipe Coutinho for one of or either or both of them, Lacazette and Aubameyang. Would you take that?
I think Arsenal should take that. It's
One of
more
them,
it's-
Aubameyang, Lacazette for Coutinho.
It's more of a good deal for Arsenal than for us for Barca.
Mm.
And yeah, I don't think I will, because it's early days. I don't think I want to read any minutes.
No, I don't. I don't want to
Because
also.
these guys are going to end huge, and Barca don't even have the money to pay them.
Yeah.
Aguero has not been registered.
All right, so let's talk about Barca, by the way. Were you surprised with the score? Like, it was 3-0 at the point, then it became 3-2, and then we panicked, but then it became 4-2. But Martin Braithwaite, some say you have Martin Braithwaite, there's no problem, man. You're good to go.
No, please. You know what Braithwaite can do. I think the fact that he's on his toes is why we are seeing that kind
twice.
of that we are seeing that kind of reserve from him.
It's a good performance.
One thing is, Messi will produce 30 goals, but if you can share those goals between the squad, I know Depay can give you 10 and 15 goals. I know Griezmann can give you 20. Depay can give you 8 or 10 also. So
does it feel like the shackles are off Barcelona and the players up front with Laudon Messi not being there? Did you get the sense that they played more freely? Did you get that sense?
really, I think it really makes them step forward. The fact that they know that there's nobody to cover their mess right now, and they just have to deliver. It's on them right now. Not
So
on them,
you have people who are more what?
They are more hungry.
They're more and what?
They want to give more.
That's all. That's the question I just asked, man. Just now. All right, but let's talk by the way about Barcelona. No Messi, by the way. No Ansu Fati. No Aguero up front. But they did okay. And these players are still to come, by the way.
Well,
What does that say about Barcelona? I know you could literally say this if they had lost this game, they had dropped points, and there's still more difficult games to go. And we've seen them drop last season. But what does that say about Barcelona this season?
One thing is, this season we'll be seeing more of a collective Barca team. That's just because Messi is not there right now. Everybody now knows you have to work. Like what we saw yesterday. Everybody is running. Everybody is going for every ball. It's not always like when you know Messi is in a position and you're 1-0 up.
So that means the shackles are off.
Yeah, exactly.
People want to play, as I asked earlier.
So now you should know that everybody is involved. Your input is very, very, very important right now.
All right.
I think we might be seeing even a better Barca team this season. Kind of, if Koeman can get his squad together. Because I repeat, that Barca squad, with or without Messi, has a lot of quality there, and they should be able to play.
All right. Let's talk about Manchester United. If you are a rival, you should be annoyed with what they're doing right now. 5 more winners they were over Leeds United over the weekend. Bruno Fernandes with a hat-trick. Paul Pogba had 4 assists, by the way. Graham Shinnish, who's always on Paul Pogba's back, says, you don't pay 100 million for him and not get this. This is what you paid for. So he's not impressed by the play with Paul Pogba. I don't think Paul Pogba can do anything to impress Graham Shinnish. But United, they go ahead, by the way.
He can leave to another club and give all this.
They go ahead. By the way, 1-0. And then Leeds United equalized just with this of the second half. And that annoyed Manchester United. And then they score 2 or 3 goals within 13 minutes, going Bathaway to win comfortably 5-1. Could have been more Bathaway. Unlike the previous fixture where Leeds United lost 6-2, but they had chances. This one, well and clearly beaten. Leeds United side, man, is a dangerous side to play against. What are your thoughts?
I think Leeds United made Manchester United look that good with their shambolic defending. That was their play. That was how they played last season. Defensively, they were
all over the place.
They were bad, but they showed that
trying to play out from the back. So then get cut out. Players are put out of position.
I'm not going to take it away from Manchester United.
I thought you were taking it away from them.
They had a very good game. Pogba was great. Bruno Fernandes, the two of them they produced a masterclass performance. How they played, they run into spaces.
Yes.
The way Manchester United, I hope they can be consistent with this kind of performance.
You hope. This is a side that struggled at home Now they have their fans. Look at that was the extra push for them yesterday on Saturday. And they're good away from home, by the way. You know how they've always come back. I don't know, man, but this is something. This is it. This is it. Finally, we saw Lindelof putting passes through to Bruno, passes that you think where you think was Rafa Varane on the pitch. That they could press high up also, as they wanted to do, as they want to do, was Rafa Varane. Everybody's on their A game, knowing that. I mean, I could literally be losing my spot come next year, apart from Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
That's what I'm going to. Yeah, everybody now knows that you have to give in more than your best. 100% is not enough. Because when you don't give your best, there's another person that can steal that position from you. So there's no reason for you to not give your A game. And in fact, it even shows with Martial. Look at his head, almost replica to my own. That shows the main business this season. There's no time to start dressing things, except for Paul Pogba.
Did that scare you also, knowing that they could take off? They took off Paul Pogba, by the way. I mean, Paul Pogba played from the left-hand side, but Ahmad was doing wicked things from inside left. Apart from that, by the way, they could Paul Pogba had Sancho on. They could take up Scott McTominay, who's still coming back, by the way, to full fitness, bring on Matic, and you could not notice the difference. Everybody there just doing their thing and being so electric and being so inspiring. Again, as Toby said, it's about being consistent to the end of the season. Even if you don't score 5-2, 5-6, 4, do the 2-1, 2-0, but win the games. Because that is, you have to go the season unbeaten right now to be able to win this title.
It's not about going unbeaten.
I'm not just, no, of course. I'm not saying you have to.
What I know is this Manchester United squad, they're just for business this season. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to accept it as a rival or not, they are here for business. And like I said, every year you expect them to learn more. I think even Solskjaer, the coach, has learned more. From what he's saying this season,
I mean, we have going to that state now where it's fine margins, which is, again, going back to what I was talking about, going unbeaten now. Of course, literally that is almost impossible, but it's those fine margins. And everyone realizes right now is a point drop there, a point drop here is what costs you that title. So everyone is almost at the point where now you play a draw, you're literally crying because you don't know whether it has cost you the title or not until the end of the season. So everyone's literally dying on the pitch. Of course, you can't go unbeaten, but you literally want to go unbeaten just to be on the safe side to win this title. And that's it now.
And United have that kind of squad.
Because crazy. They have the quality to go unbeaten. It's going to be.
I think everyone needs to. Chelsea.
They didn't lose away from home last season. I think last season.
Who's that?
Manchester United.
Of course, they couldn't, and yet they still did not win it.
So with the quality they have, let's not forget Varane didn't play.
Sancho was on the bench. Rashford was not even. Cavani not even did.
And they produced that kind of performance.
Oh my God.
That's consistency is very.
All right. I know.
They're not missing us anytime.
Well, we saw since Manchester United lost to Everton in the opening day, that's been the last side to lose the opening day fixture. And they're still going to win the Premier League title. Man City lost yesterday. Brothers, what's happening, man?
Yeah, like I was saying in the comical way, I think they just allowed Tottenham to win so they can give their barricade. I think
even the Spurs fans were singing to Harry Kane, I hope you're watching, because we're beating the team that you want to so bad go join.
That is because the team wants them to beat them so they can think they can play without Harry Kane. But on a very serious note, I think talking about the big game yesterday, you know, it's not the usual way you can beat Pep Guardiola aside, beat them on the counter, the pressure thing. And the thing is, can you do this often? Because, like I said,
I don't even know what it is with this coach and Nuno Espirito and Pep. Oh man, so I saw all the time always beating him. What did he do with him? Spurs has wiped him again. Spurs, by the way, I used to beat him. Pep Guardiola at home.
At home.
Yeah. Exactly. What is the problem, man? So he was condemned. And when they started missing their chances early on, I said to myself, here we go again. By the way, Man City could have been 2-0 up before Spurs even thought about anything. And that's how that game could have. So when Man City don't do that, I then know, okay, we're going to lose this.
Now you know why he needs his striker. Now you know why he needs.
My brother, people they had that game yesterday, they had lost that game. It's that kind of game. That's what personally. So when I see people write articles all of a sudden that reasons why Man City needs a striker, there's certain games the way Man City play, they just will not win it. That's just it. No matter who they have up front there.
But what I feel is, like we talk about fine margins.
Yes, fine margins.
And just chances.
You get the chances, you don't better than that.
I see some of the movements of Ferran Torres, some of the decision making. Come on. a better striker in those positions. Harry Kane,
Actually, number
Aguero,
9, no.
they could have done
Really?
something.
No.
I saw that in Sterling too.
I
But
still saw his number 9 better than Balogun at Arsenal, though.
I saw him
better.
Sterling again, back to his usual and Sterling. And
Yes,
again,
yes.
I saw Grealish.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing on the pitch.
No, I thought he had a very okay game.
Okay.
I thought over 10, I thought it was 7. For a man who just walked into
Okay.
this team,
I think
who's not
fine.
had more than a week or 2 of training session, very okay for me.
I think they are trying to.
In fact, I'm even scared.
I
I'm
think they're
scared,
trying
man.
to integrate into the team. I think I saw a little bit more of his movement when the Bruyne came in and he went to the back.
I thought it was
De
scary.
Bruyne, that boy De Bruyne.
They said that never trained. He didn't train at all.
Look at
He
the
didn't train,
first
just put
touch
him
to
on.
put in a cross into it. That gave them a corner kick. I think around 80
Yeah,
something
you
minutes.
remember that one?
That was just pure brilliance.
All right, so Man City, Pep Guardiola, by the way, says to fight. Raheem Sterling, as usual, says not to worry. This is one of them. We're going to win. And if this is the kind of mentality they have, so they know that they're going to meet somebody and wipe that person
I
silly.
saw the face of Bernardo Silva on the bench.
You saw it
I
all.
those guys
You
on
saw
the
him
bench. I
also.
was like, wow.
These guys are going, man. It's going. Even Laporte on the bench, comfortable.
And I saw what Ake was doing.
Yeah, now
Man, that guy.
that's what. Even if
He's not a
Ake,
defender for a
even if
country.
Ake isn't there, then they still Johnston on the bench, so you can
I
push
think
Diaz back.
Justice is
In fact, when I was even fighting Diaz, why are you always going down on the ground to try to make a tackle, try to slide a shot? Quick commercial break, guys. We'll come back, we'll talk more. Stay with us.
You get money for account, you won't take small thing inside. Just do cardless withdrawal. Then no more.
First and top players on the
Oga,
field.
madam,
You know
where's
what?
your
Then
card?
that's
I don't forget down for house. If you do cardless withdrawal, then no more.
It's four players, one to the foot, the one to the that bridge, Jesus is the second one. I'm thinking, what is that? Out Laporte is not part of them.
Cardless withdrawal, no more agent. No more agent. Cardless withdrawal.
Maybe that's what this fight looked like. I mean, although in answer,
Now you fit withdraw money even if you not own your card for any Momo agent wey dey near you. Just dial *223# to take touchlight the Momo agent wey dey near your domo. Momo agent, safe, fast, no wahala.
And it was even G3. Any ball. There was no chance. Guys, we didn't present for you. That's
Iyọ̀ Dangote ni iyọ̀ tuntun ṣe tó ní iodine tó ń ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ìdíwọ́ àìnító iodine lára. Nítorí náà, fi iyọ̀ Dangote ṣe oúnjẹ aládùn aṣaralóore tó ń ṣàtìlẹ́yìn ara pípé ẹbí rẹ.
Ra ojúlówó iyọ̀, ra iyọ̀ Dangote.
All right, back. All right, sports fans, you're welcome back from that short commercial break. You're listening to Sport File of Brawler FM 95.1 in Lauren. Let's have a look at this one. It says, top of the morning, lads, what a fantastic weekend of top-class football. It was so lovely to see European champions Italy get EPL win on the opening day. European champions and Liverpool look the strongest teams from the match they won. City will end trophyless this season, as they don't have a proper goal scorer. What a fantastic season ahead. My top 4 prediction remains Chelsea 1, Liverpool 2, City 3, Spurs 4, and I'm predicting Chelsea or Liverpool to win the Champions League. Samuel Boko, thank you for that message on WhatsApp. How can Gabriel Jesus be a backup striker at a club that doesn't have a striker? Good morning, guys. All right, this one says Arsenal lost and everybody's laughing. Man City lost and nobody's laughing. One difference, reputation. Everyone knows City will come back. Nobody knows if Arsenal will. That's the truth. And this is what I've been saying. All because of the reputation of their recent trend. That's why you should never play with your reputation. Even in football, reputation matters.
Except from that, they lost against a different side. One is against Tottenham away from home. That even when you're in form, those kind of games you can't really predict 3 points.
Oh.
And one is against a team that has not played Premier League football ever in their life. So it's a different thing.
All right, let's take more messages coming through. Good morning, guys. We Barca, we are going for the league without Messi. Barca still Barca, Mr.
I think it's
from Lorraine. I saw that. Good morning, sport fans. Instead of getting another striker, Barca should use Ray Minaj. Let's see his worth, by the way. All right, thank you. Good morning, Jai. Tell someone that you support. Okay, telling someone that you support Arsenal is almost similar as coming out that you okay. Yesterday, it says I nearly crawled under Mercedes ML 320 because there is this Chelsea fan that I was avoiding in the street. No victimization, more like ridicule. This club will make sense one day. I believe it. I'm happy for my dad in Madrid putting 4 goals past Alaves. Almost crawled under a Mercedes. My goodness, it's well.
I love the belief. As the chairman of Arsenal Fan Association,
you guys should let me wrap this show.
We are here.
Morning, guys. Want to give my Old Trafford. This is how we play. This is United's DNA. I'm confident we can make a statement this season. Yemi, you were wrong with your prediction. Alec Ibrahim, thank you.
That's why it's prediction.
All right, thank you. We're going to wrap up this program soon. All right, guys. Quick one, by the way. Our young swimmers from Kwara State, they're going to be involved in 2 competitions coming up shortly. In the next few weeks. First of all, with the Chief of Naval Staff, that will be starting on August 31st to September 1st, and that will be in Lagos Pathway. And more than 2 weeks later, we'll be having the National Youth Games also come up. And ladies and gentlemen, I was right there to watch a couple of the swimmers yesterday be a part of this. They'll be involved in the Junior Swimming Championship. Some 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds. In fact, the oldest of them is 15, by the way, and it just shows again where they are. 5-year-olds swimming. I want to put little Michelle there also, but she wasn't properly dressed. Not ready. Not ready. But it was fun to actually see them prepare. And we saw them yesterday, of course, at Princess. They're supposed to be at the Kwara Hotel swimming pool there, but they're having 1 or 2 issues that right now looks as though will be sorted out. And once again, we're calling on the Kwara State government and, of course, the association, to also help these young ones to also come through and better prepare for the championship that will be coming up, the national championship. The Chief of Naval Staff national championship will be coming up August 31st and will run up until September 1st. So we want all the best for these swimmers with their coaches who are doing so well for them. I mean, to find them early in that morning, I mean, to be there, to be in the pool, to be swimming, hard work. My goodness, I'm really excited for these young ones. They've been involved in the junior butterfly, also the breaststroke, the freestyle, one now called the front crow, and also the backstroke. I wish them all the best there. Quick one and quick update. President, Athletic Federation of Nigeria, Tinubu Kokowa, has charged Nigeria's contingent to the World Athletics Under 20 Championship in Nairobi, Kenya, to use the competition to showcase their talents to the world. Kokowa gave the charge when the athlete departed Abuja for Nairobi on Sunday. A total of 28 Nigerian athletes left from Abuja, while the remaining will join them from their base in the US. Wish them all the best. And quick update. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunny Darius, appointed ace journalist Tony Ibitoye as his special assistant multimedia. Looking forward to that. Wishing him all the best. Quick one also, as you guys, one of our own Samuel Kalu, one was scary times yesterday because he collapsed while playing for Bordeaux in their game against Marseille. They eventually ended the game 2-2 down. They come from 2 goals down to draw that game. He was, what I understand, it was in the wall, right? And
Yeah,
then just went down there.
I think Marseille wants to take a break for Lemmy. And then
And that's the second time he's collapsing though.
Yeah,
Samuel
exactly.
Kalu.
He did one with the national team. I think this one was more because of heat. They said
Wow.
there were about 25 degree I think
No.
Celsius of heat in the Marseille stadium. So you know, but
Sweltering heat conditions there.
the beautiful thing is he
got
was
up.
able to get up,
Still
play
playing
some
a few
minutes before he was being withdrawn.
All right, so that's good. Roger Federer says he'll be sidelined for many months as he prepares to have further knee surgery. The 40-year-old Swiss 20-time Grand Slam champion had 2 knee operations last year, and the video post on Instagram, guys, also, Federer said he hoped the surgery would give him a glimmer of hope to return to action. I was watching that video and I said to him, this is it. It's Roger Federer. I don't know. Out for several weeks, man. He says I'll be on crutches for many weeks and also out of the game for many months. He's 40. I don't know.
He should start thinking about it himself.
I don't know.
I think all the experience and everything you've acquired in China, trying to get a youngster to coach will at least give you the motivation. Because
Yeah, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. We can hear you. Talk to us.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Mayor from Belgium.
All right. Talk to us, Mayor.
Yeah, I think this is the high time for Ateta to think and rethink. Before the start game, he should rather resign. Because he has nothing to give to Arsenal. I know what they played on Friday. It's like this. I'm content. I think he really played well. And for Chalobah, I want to see the performance. Thank you.
What a performance from Chalobah. Almost, it was quite emotional for the boy. I was in tears, of course. I mean, he was in tears, literally. It was too emotional for him. That goal, scoring that goal, first Chelsea start, Chelsea goal. The fans were urging him to shoot, man.
Yeah.
He was condemned to. And what he shot. Ended at the back of the net. Chelsea 3-0 winners at home to Crystal Palace. They don't even switch into top gear.
You don't need it. Patrick Vieira is the coach of Crystal Palace.
You don't rate him.
And
you don't rate Patrick Vieira. Or you don't rate Crystal Palace. You don't rate both of them.
Guys, let's leave my ratings.
I understand, man, because your thought is pushing towards that. So as I'm asking,
No,
you don't rate him.
Let's leave me to my ratings.
So you don't rate him.
Leave me to my ratings.
So are you saying that Chelsea, it could have been difficult if they faced another position like Arsenal, which they will face next weekend with Lukaku and Conte back?
Continue giving them,
So I don't know what you're saying.
continue giving them Crystal Palace
All right.
instead of Arsenal.
So let's talk about Chelsea. Was there anything out of the ordinary apart from Chalobah scoring?
No.
Nothing stood out for you.
The game
Alonso?
The game went as
How about Alonso and left wing back?
Yeah, he had a good game against Crystal Palace. Even at the Super Cup against Villarreal, he had.
So is he back? Should Chilwell and Emerson be worried? We still have 3 left backs, by the way.
I think he's better at the attacking phase of this. He's better than Chilwell.
But defensively,
Chilwell
problem
is better. So that for Tuchel, it's good to have both of them in the squad.
Right.
Depending on
How about up
Don't
front?
you think we need to sanction Chelsea? How are they paying all these players?
They have money now. How about up front though? We didn't have Lukaku, but what did you see up front? Did you see it running since that? Did he miss Ziyech based on his form from preseason? Not really.
No, not really. Pulisic stepped up. But the thing is, same old team there.
Of course, now that's what he'll give you, but that's why he's going to work with Lukaku. Somebody say can either be a very good thing, a very bad thing, because both of them.
It's good they have Lukaku now. Using Timo Werner as
the Lukaku I see.
Is not.
Lukaku I know sometimes it scares me. So to have both of them on the same pitch could be very frustrating in certain matches. I'm looking forward to those games. That's another one to come through. But that's the boy I really rate, and I hope he's going to have a big season. Season.
I think I have except for the 3.
I rate him more than all of them. All of them, including Pulisic. That boy, I haven't.
I do too.
I seem like a young
man. I do, man. All right, Chelsea 3 winners over Crystal Palace. Burnley lost at home to Brandon Hove Albion by 2-1. The Sharkers 1 beat. Everton 3-1 winners over Southampton. They come from behind in that game. The Everton could win for them. That Richard Leeson, Kamis Rabelai Doucouré, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And then Watford 3-2 winners over Aston Villa. We had our own Nigeria, Emmanuel Dennis opening the goal, scoring there. One in hand. It was 3-0 at the point of time. Ismail Assar. A very funny game because a couple of good goals, but the goals there, he just came out of nowhere, literally. But they're all beautiful goals. Few goals, beautiful goals, but good goals. And so left Aston Villa fighting there. And it's a shock result for him. But West Ham coming from behind twice to them beat Newcastle by 4-2. I think based on the play, West Ham didn't deserve it. Although I said West Ham would go there and win, but I didn't see. Based on play, I was surprised. Surprised, man. That penalty I wanted to West Ham was what changed things, and that was not a penalty. Referees again, I don't know, man.
That was a penalty.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see it?
I saw it.
That was not a penalty, brother. Sorry, I'm going to fight you, man. If you say that one more time, I'm going to bully you here. I mean, everyone is. I sat down and I said, no, not a penalty. And everyone in the studio there says, that's not a penalty, man. And even, what's his name? The manager goes over there and referee, go and look at your touchline. Was literally begging him, just go to the touchline, look at the monitor. I don't know why these guys do this, man. But it is what it is. But you say it's a penalty, so I think there's a point there. You saw what the referee saw. But let's go on a quick commercial break again. When we come back, it'll be time for us to wrap up the program with one or two of the stories, man. And then we'll take one of your calls or two of your calls, by the way, to say the bye-byes on the show. You're listening to Sport File on Ball FM 95.1 in Norway. Please, guys, stay with us.
And now they don't break the padlock comot. Open big gate, make you fit join MTN. The ogbonge yellow family we get network for Naija wey no dey for hand. Just waka enter any MTN store where they don select. Buy your tier rubber MTN SIM, make you sef turn up better airtime and data awoof on top the yellow network. Oh yeah, kia run go buy your MTN SIM today. Visit mtnonline.com/sim to torchlight the store where they sell SIM near you. Everywhere you go, MTN.
All right, guys, so welcome back from that short commercial break. You can call in on 0810-8501-371 to be a part. Good morning, Gidi, Yemi, and Toby. I think Abraham can develop into a good striker if properly managed. Draw from Adi Wali S. Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
No, good morning.
Quickly talk to us. What are we speaking with? All right, short time. Talk to us, man.
On Saturday, I told you that United will win this match. This Man City squad, they have a very good squad, so I'm not sorry about them. Because the Villa did last season, they might not be able to escape this season. He came without a striker last season, and he's able to win it.
All right.
Man City still need a striker.
All right. They still need a striker. Another 100 plus about to be spent. All right, Brest won at home to Rennes. Clermont Foot, 20 winners at home to Troyes. Nantes, 20 winners at home to Metz. Rennes is 3-3 against Montpellier. More goals. Well done. Lawrence 2-2 at home to Saint-Etienne. Marseille 2-2 at home to Bordeaux. As we all know, of course, Paris Saint-Germain 4-2 winners at home to Strasbourg. That was fun there. Mbappe was booed back. We have an update coming for you for Mbappe right now. Moricardi also among the goals, whereas Pablo Sarabia there making it 4-2 there. Lille got bashed at home 4-0 at home to Nice. The man, now who know you, now they kill you. That's what we always say. And this man, Nice, Gautier, really knows Lille. That's why he's killed them literally. And also Nice, at home for Lille. All right, Nice are in fourth place now. They are 4 points, 2 behind Paris Saint-Germain, Clermont, and Angers. So that's when I say that. By the way, Lyon, who's the new manager, boss, former Ajax manager, still winless. And Lyon right now, just 1 point from 2 games, by the way, in 17th place in the French League on. While they are cash trapped and they cannot get wins. There's a problem there. But let's wait and see how things pan out over there from that particular league. Guys, quick one before I forget. Mbappe, this is the breaking news right now. From the man, by the way, who has done a couple of breaking news with Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe, that's Pedro, by the way. Kylian Mbappe wants to join Real Madrid now, this summer. He will not talk publicly about it. That's what the man says. But he's going to speak with Al Khalifi. And he will let him know in that meeting today that he wants to join Real Madrid. Now, this summer, not next summer. He's going to ask PSG, by the way, to let him join again. That's what they say. And it will happen in the last week of August. That's what everyone is saying. Specifically telling the man, do not negotiate with any other club, only Real Madrid. This is the man, by the way, that broke the news that Varane was going to join United. He broke the news about Zidane returning. He broke the news about Jovic also joining, by the way, Real Madrid, and also Sergio Ramos officially going to leave Real Madrid and going to join Paris Saint-Germain. So this man is quite reliable when it comes to Real Madrid news. So that's it.
It's all about money.
It's a game changer, man.
It's all about money. It's all about money. Yeah. Even if they tell them he wants to leave, Paris Saint-Germain will demand money. And with their players, it's okay. I didn't know.
But we know that Mbappe, PSG can tell him, we don't want to sell you. You're going to leave here, put you on the bench. And play 1 year, no problem.
And you can go for free next year.
That's what he has.
So yeah, but I think for PSG, they've done enough this season to let Mbappe go. You've got Messi in the squad, and come on, Mbappe can go. So Messi can play 2 years. So you don't know who might be the next rising star next season. Neymar can still give you 2 3 seasons.
You know, man. All right.
So even Messi can still give you 2 3 seasons in the French league.
You think they'll buy somebody if Mbappe leaves? Another extra striker. I'm asking.
You think so? You want to kill us in the French league?
All right, Levi Kuzawa, who's 20, by the way, is agreed now to join Lyon. Lyon right now are talking with PSG and they want their man. There's this young Cagliari boy who plays in midfield, Nahitan Nandesh. Inter Milan, all over him. The boss been fighting Cagliari, not going to training. And now they've said, you know what, they will not leave this club. But Tottenham right now have come and they are interested. So let's wait and see though. Flamingo, by the way, they have formalized a proposal for Andres Pereira. They want him on a 1 year loan deal. Yeah, so let's wait and see what happens there. Flamingo. All right, guys, the show's about to come to an end, but quick one also from Nigeria here. We also have learned that Ojo Olorunleke is with Abia Warriors. Wow.
You saw the list of players and said
wow, it's going to be massive. We heard that Fatah Asha, by the way, is over there to fulfill some duties to the youth, but they also want him to be the coach of 3SC Shooting Stars once they get their promotion to the NPFL for next season. Wow. So looks like they might be having a new manager there.
I think there's somebody that says Steven Judas moved to Liverpool.
That will break me off.
That was not really confirmed actually.
All right, guys, before we leave, Arsenal, by the way, Odegaard will happen. The thought is that it's going to happen either this week or at least by the weekend.
Hope he's not on
loan. They cannot do, so they're looking at doing a loan deal, then having the first refusal, option for first refusal to sign him, by the way, from Real Madrid when he wants to. If they cannot do a permanent deal, but Odegaard will join as things stand. Ramsdale, they could be going back in for him, and that is what right now is all doom and gloom with the club, literally. Manchester United should not be too happy about Saturday's result. We need to keep pressing hard week in, week out in order to win the title. I just hope this season is not one of Ole's fake a lot or more. See, we don't suffer for this man, Hadu. Good morning, everyone. Great job. Havertz is a player with top technicality. Arsenal and Arteta show no sign of seriousness at all. PSG seems like a cheap club to me. RIP Gerd Müller, Tunde from Tanke. Thank you, Tunde, for that. That was a sad one over the weekend. It's a man who I really loved, of course, while growing up. And he's died at the age of 75, by the way. 68 goals in 62 appearances for West Germany. Cleared the winning goal in 1974 World Cup final against the Netherlands. He's got 547 goals in 594 competitive games during 15 years at Bayern Munich. This is too much, man. This guy was a freak. In fact, there's a conspiracy theory. You guys watch Captain America now. So there's a conspiracy theory that was part of the board. Let's leave it at that for another day. By the way, there's another man who I feel is also a freak, and this theory is real. It has to do with Haaland. 5-2 winners, Borussia Dortmund were over Eintracht Frankfurt. No need to talk. He scored, by the way. Twice, man. His record, his goal scoring record. This guy is not human, man. This guy's alien. All right, they won, by the way, and they are at this point in time alongside Stuttgart, top of the German Bundesliga.
I think they do.
Often I'm also funny winners were Augsburg also. And Leipzig lost the way in Mainz. That's one that shocked me. 1-0 winners, Mainz were. FC Cologne 7 winners at home to Hertha Berlin. The Super Cup in Germany will be tomorrow. Borussia Dortmund against Bayern Munich. So watch out for that one, 7:30. Something is the best time for Borussia Dortmund to beat Bayern. Something is not just right now. Players are going out, falling off injured, and the rest. Well, the show comes to an end today. Tomorrow we'll be back same time from 7:15 in the morning. Thank you guys, Toby, Yemi. Thank you so much. Up next, Ante Will. My name is Babajide. When we come back, of course, we'll be seeing you guys and talking more. But let's go do Ante Will, and then we love you. Up next after that is Atoto Arele. Have fun and stay blessed.
Attending Islamic materials, home of honey and Islamic spiritual materials. Oyigidi, Abatu Sauda, Zaitu, Turare, electric burner, rose water, black seed, digital Quran, children Islamic educative materials. Àwọn frame oríṣiríṣi perfume Kùránì tí wọ́n tún sédé òyìnbó àti ti Yorùbá. Jàlábíà, ìtẹ́ ìkírun, omi Samsam, aṣọ Arabi, àǹfààní ń bẹ fún ẹ̀yin alára tó tà. Ilé ìtajà wọn ń bẹ ní number 57, Ológun Compound, àdójúkọ mọ́sálásí Ọláòtí ní Kàǹkàtù àti ní junction Anífowóṣe ládójúkọ ọjà bàtà ọlọ́jẹ̀ wọ́n ń bẹ ní number 51 Balógun Fúlàní junction Emir Store lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Edu junction wọ́n ń bẹ nísàlẹ̀ Àlùkò junction lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Ìlọrin microfinance bank lọ́jà tuntun ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wọn